Well, good evening, my YouTube friends. It's Margaret again from M.E.s Orchids, and let's have a look at the humidity and the temperature. We're 27.4 C in this room, and we've got 85% humidity, and you'll see there that it's showing rain. Now, whether we'll get any rain tonight, I don't know, but it's very warm in here. I've just brought one or two things in different places just to move the orchids around a bit. That one there is the bud developing on the Phalaenopsis traspus, which has just been placed there. That's that no ID Phalaenopsis, and you can see that flower inflorescence just heading at the side wall there. And that's my little Hoya, and I think it needs the light for the pink to develop. Anyway, it's growing very nicely. And these are the ones that I showed you this morning. That's that big dendrobium there. And they're the two Phalaenopsis hydrated, and that's the Laelia there, the Laelia rubescens. And so that means that the Phalaenopsis hieroglyphica has just been placed here. There you can see, very healthy, all those nice roots. And I've placed that catasetum here, and the Gomza there, that's just sat there. It's just being able to accommodate things. They need to have enough light and air movement round them. So that's why I'm inclined at times just to change things around. And you'll see here, that's that big one there. That's the back wall. That's that one, that's the white one, that's developing that inflorescence there. And if we look around here, everything today, as I'll step on this step, has been hydrated. There we go. Because tomorrow we're expecting here 34 C. And then the weather's going to break at the weekend. But 34 C is extremely hot for us when we're used to between 20 and 25. But like I say, everything's hydrated now. The frags have still got that little residue of water at the bottom. So does that mean I'm going to get a day off tomorrow? Probably not. There'll always be something that I've missed. And then I'll be jumping up and attending to whatever I've missed. I suppose everybody's the same. We have all these good intentions, and we'll do this today, that today, and do we get round to it? Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. If I go on this step now, you'll see here the bandaceous ones, you see. Let's just bring a little bit. I mean, I checked that sphagnum moss this morning, and that appeared to be fine. But you see, that's drying now. And this one here, catch it, that's the same. So those tomorrow. There's the other one. Sorry about the light. Let me just take this other light off. I do apologise about that. I forget sometimes. Now, by taking that light off, I have to put a little bit of extra light here. There we go. That's better. So that gives you a true picture of the light. Let's get it a bit more. There we go. Maybe that's a little bit too light, is it? I do apologise. There we go. So it's very nice now outside, but extremely hot. And we've got the humidifier going in here, probably that's why we're now 87%, 27.6, so we've only gone slightly up with the temperatures. So I don't mind that. There we go. Of course you've seen all these before, but let's have a look what's on that leaf. Oh, nothing. I thought there was something on that leaf then. Sometimes, you know, when you get scale or any other kind of bugs, it does make you a little bit paranoid. I mean, I can spot them a mile off. It doesn't take me long to spot them. And by actually, let's just take this down a bit, by actually videoing and going over your video, perhaps the next day, that's when you can spot maybe something that you've missed. So it is very useful doing the videos. Now I have to go a bit lighter. And the phalaenopsis have all been watered. And just down there on that bottom shelf, I've done those after tea. So we'll just move along here, because that's this will probably be the last video this week. And then, I put the Procatavolia here. I believe it does like quite good light, and when I've got the full spectrum light on, it's under that, so that increases the light level. But that's that new growth this year, and that's only potted in an open basket with just charcoal, nothing else. And I put it inside this terracotta pot. You see that little root there, but all the other roots are travelling around the inside of that pot. Marvellous. And then we've seen all these are the phragmopediums, and with the residue of water. Hopefully, I mean this weekend, I will empty the water and give them a nice fresh flush. There we go. So I've just brought the Pastoral Innocence and that Laelia lobata. I've actually put it in this area because I thought that would appreciate having the light from this full spectrum light when it's on. So we'll just have to see how we're going with that one there. And I've not got all the lights on yet. I've not got those on. Those are the phalaenopsis down there. You'll see how nice and healthy they are. And even that one there. And that's where I've got the humidifier. You'll see it's pumping out. Actually, it's quite nice there. And it's pumping out over this area. So when the fan's on, it will circulate it round. But I'm going to leave that humidifier on until later. But I brought the humidity up because I mean I'm very warm, and although it's only brought the temperature up to 27.7, it was 27.5 when we came in, and now it's 27.7, 89% humidity. So I don't think I need to worry. I think what I might do tomorrow, if we do get this predicted 34C, first thing in the morning I might pull down the blind I've got a blind, let's just take you down a bit. I've got a blind here. There, got a blind. It's like it's classed as a blackout blind, and I can actually pull that down to stop any. There we go. Sorry about that. So I can actually pull that blind. You won't see it now. I can pull that blind down, and then it'll stop any direct sun coming in through these windows. So it's been a busy day today, what with watering and sorting out the bugs and getting that catasetum. I think it's actually, I call it pileatum, didn't I? I think it's pileatum. But we'll just have to see how we go on with that. There's nothing we can do. We have to try our best, and that's all we can ask of ourselves. There's some of the others down there. And again, some of the others over there. So, a shortish kind of video. I never do short videos, do I? And I'll finish off now with some more blooms. And, I'll only come back now if there's anything interesting to report. So from me to you, take care. Bye-bye now.